Dear all, welcome back to my channel Biology Notes. Today I will discuss about different trophic levels in an ecosystem and how they are interrelated to each other. Let's see the contents of the video. I will discuss definitions of trophic levels, diagrammatic representation of different types of trophic level, brief overview on different trophic levels like level 1 or autotrophs, level 2 or primary consumers, level 3 or secondary consumers, level 4 or tertiary consumers, and level 5 or apex predators. Then the basic knowledge on decomposers, diagrammatic representation of different trophic levels, and finally the significance of trophic levels. Here I have mentioned few definitions of trophic levels. Number A. A trophic level is the group of organisms within an ecosystem which occupy the same level in a food chain. Number B. In ecology, a trophic level pertains to a position in a food chain, a food web or ecological pyramid occupied by a group of organisms with similar feeding mode. Number C. The trophic level of an organism is the position it occupies in a food web. The concept of trophic level was developed by Raymond Lindemann in 1942. Basically, trophic levels are two types: autotrophs or producers and heterotrophs. Autotrophs occupy the base of trophic level and hence termed as level 1. Heterotrophs are two types: consumers and decomposers. Consumers are different types like primary consumers or herbivores or level 2, secondary consumers or primary carnivores or level 3, tertiary consumers or secondary carnivores or level 4, and apex predator or level 5. Level 1. Autotrophs or producers. These are photosynthesizing organisms like plants, algae. They use carbon dioxide and water and with the help of solar energy produce glucose. The process is known as photosynthesis and release oxygen into the atmosphere. In terrestrial ecosystem, primary production occurs by vascular plants like trees, ferns, flowering plants, etc. In aquatic ecosystem, algae, seaweeds are the main source of primary production. Level 2. Primary consumers or herbivores. These animals are adapted to consuming and digesting the plants and algae. They are generally two types: grazers and browsers. Grazers are like cows, sheep, rabbits, etc., whose diet consists of at least 90% of grass. Browsers are like deer, goats, etc., whose diet consists of at least 90% of tree leaves or twigs. There are some other types of primary consumers like frugivores, include bats, birds, monkeys, eat fruits. Nectarivores, like birds, bats, insects, eat nectar. Xylophages, like termites, beetles, eat wood. And zooplankton, like tiny crustaceans, feed off algae. Level 3. Secondary consumers or primary carnivores. They may be carnivores or omnivore. They obtain nutrients from the tissue of herbivores. This includes usually small animals like frogs, whales, snakes, etc. In marine ecosystem, jellyfishes, small fishes, crabs, lobsters consumes zooplankton. Level 4. Tertiary consumers or secondary carnivores. They also may be carnivores or omnivores. Sometimes they may be eaten by other predators. For example, owls feed off mice or other small herbivores and also eat secondary consumers like stoats. But owls are maybe hunted by eagles or hawks. One thing you remember, animals of this level can also eat herbivores and primary carnivores. Level 5. Apex predators. These organisms present at the top of the food chain. They don't have any natural predators. Examples like eagles, wolves, lions, jaguars, cheetahs, sharks, killer whales, etc. They often have specific adaptations like sharp teeth and claws, speed and agility and stealth to become an efficient hunters. Through predation, they can control populations of the lower trophic levels. They can eat herbivores, primary carnivores, or secondary carnivores. Decomposers or detrivores are organisms which consume dead plant and animal material, converting it into energy and nutrients that plants can use for effective growth. Although they do not fill an independent trophic level, decomposers and detrivores such as fungi, bacteria, earthworm recycle waste materials from all other trophic levels and are an important part of a functioning ecosystem. Here is a diagram showing different trophic levels. Level 1 or producer like green plants are eaten by level 2 or primary consumers like grasshoppers. These grasshoppers then eaten by level 3 or secondary consumers like frogs. The frog now eaten by level 4 or tertiary consumers like snakes. Finally, the snake is eaten by the level 5 or apex predators like eagles. After death of all the trophic levels from 1 to 5, they are decomposed by decomposers like fungi, bacteria, etc. and energy and nutrients are released into the environment. So we can conclude that all the trophic levels are interrelated to each other in terms of food. Last, the significance of trophic levels. Monitoring the trophic levels is essential so as to gain an understanding of the interrelationship between organisms as well as the ecological processes that occur within an ecosystem. In that way, the magnitude of herbivory, predation and decomposition processes could be used to know the status and stability of an ecosystem. So, this is all about the different trophic levels in an ecosystem. I hope this video will help you to gain basic knowledge regarding trophic levels. If you have any query, you can write in the comment section. So subscribe my channel, press the bell icon to get the notifications of new video. Stay with us, keep watching. Thank you.